Okay. Mm, Today we will discuss about how we can upload a file, single file, at the same time, multiple file uploading, next testing or life cycle. Finally, these three things let us plan. Okay. Then once we complete these three things in tomorrow's session, we'll plan for creating an application with concept of Node, Express, MongoDB, and React. That is okay. With these concepts, we got okay. We have Redux concept also. That is later we will discuss. I mean, I'm not. I'm saying let us complete these three things, and we'll plan for Marin stack application, and then the final point Redux concept how it will be. Then we move to the end. That is the schedule. Okay. So let us work on this. Okay. So mm, if we want to plan to work with the Bootstrap, but anyway, it will take time to install React to Bootstrap and as well Bootstrap. So we have another way, a simple way that in index.html itself directly we just can use a CDN link so that it will be easier. You even can also install, but as we don't have time, at the same time we don't want to waste our time to wait or install it. That's the reason we are just planning to use a live CDN link. So
I have one question.
tell me please.
Yeah, so yesterday the topic regarding the REST API, so is that over yesterday or because
Actually, yes, yes. I told that I will. It is completed, but we did not see a output. I guess. Okay, let us just hold on. We will see that one, and we will go. I forgot. Sorry for that. What is it? REST API, right now. And after completing of this session today, I will upload whatever we have discussed, or else before starting a stack, whatever we have discussed, I will upload and give information to the team. They will forward the files also to you. So let us npm space. So what we have done, the concept we have choose one of the what you can say the JSON fake JSON which is providing with this JSON placeholder one of the concept to do's or we have users or any other we want these details from somewhere else into our application or our page, so that's why we took some sample property and kept empty, then whatever these to-dos keys they have given the same exactly we have given under the headers property. where headers is considered as an object. It is holding two properties of each and every record, that is four records. We extracted that with the key four columns th, and then with a component did mount is a point of, we can say, which is called immediately after a component is mounted is nothing but after a comment, sorry, after a component is rendered, immediately it is given a call, and that too taking the data from somewhere else and updating that data into your own local property, which is called triggering and re-rendering your output. So updating with the latest details from the given URL into your local property, and then re-rendering. By re-rendering, you are able to see the item, which is nothing but value of all, I mean, user ID, all the columns of user ID, then ID, all the details of an ID, then title. So column wise we have listed. Then let us see. I think we have used some samples styling also. Mm, React API. Oh, okay, we did not change this one. No problem. How many, what I can say? Columns one, two, three, four. Okay, let us do it. Let us wait. Once it's completed, then we can update it. Then saying that the element the head has an implicit role of, there is not an issue, it's just a warnings. We don't need to bother about it. Then one, two, three, four. First, let us. Here it is not important, but just wants to create a labels when you want to see the responsive. When you want to go with responsive, you even directly go with the bootstrap. But as to save our time, we just copied out of the, what can say, CSS. So what are those headers? User ID, title completed. Title and completed. Then localhost, which is right. Whatever. Okay, completed. ID is there. Sorry, user ID is there. ID is there. Title is there. Completed. It is not showing. Let us do one thing. It is actually showing that actually having a boolean value right now, true or false. So let us write that condition here. item completed triple equals to true, then show true, we are maintaining an inline, or else show false. Then true. Okay, sorry. Is hmm, right now. Now it is displaying. Let us see in 576 bits. Okay, that we thought that responsible is working, but this response is not working. Maybe something missed. Of course, we just copied and pasted now, but no problem. We even can go with the bootstrap now. So directly we can work out with this 320. It's not offline. No problem. No need to worry. So finally, what we have done, we just given a call from the given URL. We are loading all the details into response where it is assigned to our local property of to-dos. Directly, we are unable to assign from the object of a response to our local property. That's the reason we just took something, a temporary, what you can say, uh, variable result. From that result, I mean not variable, property, temporary property result. From that property we just assigned one by one, that is row by row, into our to-dos list properties. This property, a row by row, it just assigned, and then we are just repeating a number of times and displaying it is right. You can see the details. This is how we have done. Only thing is we have to, like as we are using here the situation, as soon as the component runs or starts, or we can say mounted, we need to connect to the URL and get ready with the details into the given property. That's why we have used component did mount. The same way we have few more component did catch, component unmount, and so on. Those are all life cycle hooks that we'll discuss later. I mean, as we have discussed now, let us start off working with image uploading. Once it is completing, we'll plan for that. Okay, now clear this concept. 3142. 3142, what is it? 31. That is not an issue. It's just we can also go with any other things. Hmm. So then now let us move to the another point. Is it okay right now? Loading the data. Then as we want to use something URL, mm, Okay, and then go to app.js file, and here we want two components. I want to create two components. One is for single and for one is for multiple. Okay, so first of all, let me write here class app extends component render return. I just want to design simple thing, div class name, and that equals to container. Then class name, and that equals to row, and then class name, and that equals to col hyphen, let me write for medium, that is half. Inside this I want to design class name, and that equals to card, and card hyphen header, saying something single image upload and preview. Then card body, card hyphen here. I just want to give a call to component single, sorry, image upload component. We will write that one. And let me just copy in the other line number 20 or 19 right now. Here, make it something multiple multi-image in the place of multi-image upload component. Okay, now let us link these two, and at the same time, okay, how we can write. Let me create in the src folder a new folder. When you want to make it all the components at one place, you can create components folder. In this components folder, single image upload, it will be component .js, single image upload component.js. Now write import react component from react. Here we want to create the concept of uploading, so we just keep something, sorry, we just create same like constructor of props. The meaning of constructor and construct of props means whatever that file that user is uploading, that we are making as an argument to the main component. And whereas inside that constructor, if you have written super of props, you, it is called, you are giving a call to the parent component with the properties. Okay, let us write here directly export default class, the name of that single image upload component which extends component. So write constructor of props. Inside this we can say super of props, and let us take a state object and that equals to something file, and for time being make it null. Okay, then after constructor, okay, we have to do few more things. Did we discuss reference? Okay, we did not discuss. Oh, no problem, we can make it later. Now come to the point of render return. In this, let us create a form something class name with the form hyphen group. There is a another class which is called preview, saying that we want to show that image preview. A property, I am just going to write here img preview. So You are able to, sorry, you are ready to see that preview, but where is that file uploading concept? After that, you form hyphen group, and then here you are creating input element where a type equals to file something class name, and that equals to form control. Additionally, when you are selecting a file, the event handler is called onChange. So on change, and that equals to, you are going to take, I mean, not you are going to take, you are going to give a call on change that equals to upload single file. This is a method. Okay. Additionally, a button where type equals to class name, and that equals to btn space btn hyphen something. When you click on this button, then it has to upload and show. You are selecting here, and that has to upload and show. So let us write on click, and that equals to give a call to something method, which is this dot upload. So you are ready with the design with two things. First of all, this is a property that you have to use. Let us do one thing. In the render, let img preview for timing first. Then you have to select whether that file is there or not to show right now. Meaning, okay, from where we are getting that file. For that purpose, you have given line number 20 on change. That is as soon as user select a file from previous. So enter into the constructor, and after that state, instead of directly giving in previous examples, directly, I mean, exactly you can say form validation, one of the recent ones. When we have given on change and this dot something file handler change or name handler change, name change handler or something change handler, we have given directly what you can say a method out of that constructor. That is also one of the way, but we even can also consider a method also as a property. Something in the previous examples or even in JavaScript also we have discussed. Even at ES6 also especially we have discussed an array of functions, a function that is just converting into the point of variable, make it something faster. That is, a variable can hold a value and it will be executed much faster right now. That's the reason we are just making here what you can say this dot upload single file as a acting as a property, and that equals to, you have to pass that file whatever you are uploading, that is a parameter. So you can say here this dot upload single file, dot bind. We have discussed this is a point in the very beginning. This that is you're selecting a file of this method and you are passing and the file let us when it is going to be uploaded when you click on this button of upload. So here also you just give upload and that equals to this dot upload dot bind of this as you have given a call upload single file method as soon as first make it an event which is called an uploading event which is passing a parameter of a file. You have to set a state. Right at line number 7 we have to a file property. You have to set in this file with built-in that is URL dot create object URL from the event of which you are uploading a file of targeting that is particular input element. When you are working with the input elements, you are saying defaultly post method. At the same time, when you are working with the files, you have to say files of defaultly considering as a one file, sorry, defaultly considering a file is in the position of 0 position. It is just creating a URL when means as soon as when you done click a button of an what you can say button clicking of an upload. So upload of an event defaultly it should not do any action until unless sorry this is upload defaultly if it should not do any action when user clicks then only it has to enter into the upload single file and have to upload. So that's why we can just say prevent default. If you want to see the detail when you click on what can I say when you click on button console dot log of that state sorry that state of file. This is just wants to see how whether a file is there or not when you click on that button. Finally, this is a statement. With this, you are targeting the particular input element and selecting that file which you have done. Selection is updating to the given property. Once it is updating to the given property, if there is a file, that means we are checking here if that state dot a file if we are having then in the image preview we are writing img src and what you can say state dot file like we have done in the very beginning. Directly we even assign a paragraph element or any html element to the property to the what you can say variables. Image preview is a variable which is holding that statement of img src and that src is holding a file which we have updated with the file into the file property of upload single file event. This is how you have given. Then the same way, let us do one thing. Let us just copy and make it multi-image upload component. And then we both combine at one place. Multi-image upload component.js. So in place of make it single, sorry, in place of single, make it multi. And at the same time, here we want to select multiple images right now. So we just additionally create the objects directly to the component. Let us take file object. It can have a group of, and at the same time, from that file object, you are converting to the array because directly you can't display an object. That's why you are just converting to the array. Additionally, in place of null, maybe a group of values that can be of an empty. That's why we just have updated with the square bracket of null. In place of okay, single, let us write multi, multi files or multi files plural, we can say. This is common, but we can say upload files. And then here you have to write a loop based on the group of values, based on the group of files that you have selected. Upload multi files of each and every event when it coming. Let us recode. Instead of directly uploading a single statement, single file, upload multi files. This dot file object dot push of event dot target dot files. So what we are in previous example only one file, so that is only one file we have updated, but here we are targeting a group of files that are just pushing into their file object. From the file object, we're extracting one by one and to see that output. Let us write. So for something, let I equals to 0 and I less than this dot file object of starting. I mean, it has to refer from the starting and have to find out that length of that values. len. So total number of files and open the loop. Now in this dot file array dot push of in place of URL dot create object URL of previous it is just file, but now you are pushing from the file object into the, sorry, you are just converting from the file object into the file array, and that is you are just giving a call this dot file object of 0, that is referring a group of files as a one file, and from that sub list of items we can say I 0 first position value, second position value, third position value, and so on. All these things that you have assigned to the, or you can say you have added into the file array, and then set state one by one you are just assigning from the this dot file array. So the concept here, first of all, come to the point of a form group.
I have one question.
Tell me please.
The file object is not two-dimensional array. It is like single array, right? So why we write the of zero of length?
Hmm.
Because
File
itself is
object.
a
uh,
itself is an array. So file object dot length is not okay for that.
yeah. Actually, why we have written file object is a what you can say group of things. Something is starting from zero means a group of images, but you are uploading maybe two or three or 10 are all located internally inside the zero position of an object. It is, as you say, in other languages, we no longer require to mention like this. Directly, a file object dot length is enough, and directly a file object of I it's enough. But here it is giving internally a, what can I say, creating a separate data URL. I mean the URL of images. So it's creating a separate object temporarily. From that object we are referring. Especially in React.js only we have to write like this. Even at Angular no longer require like this. Directly we can write file object of I. Okay. Let us do one thing. What if we don't specify file object of 0, and what if we are specifying 0? Let us see the difference also. Okay. Let us up. Let us write here. Uh, Here on change, and we want to upload multiple now. So we even can also give, you can say actually in HTML part, when we come to the point, we have to write enc type, encryption type, multi-part by form data. But in React, as you are using the concept of a create object URL, which is creating as a file uploading concept, which is creating a URL for that image. So you don't need to specify enc type. So leave it. No need to specify. And then what I say here is, okay, this image, sorry, input type file, class name, and image, sorry, on change, upload, multi files, and then upload files. You are done. And then when you have to change that file name now here. Upload files of event. It is just a point of not to show or not to do in the very beginning, but when user clicks on button, then only it has to update. So finally, each and every file that we are going to push into the file one by one. How here we can make it a group of files. Let us do one thing. As we want to repeat for multiple number of times, remove this one, come directly to the point of preview place. Here you can say there is a class which is called, we can say, multi-hyphen preview also we can write. Now this dot file array, that means if there is a file or not, or else group of files, then extract with a map from that you are extracting. That means either single file. It doesn't mean that you have to upload multiple files as you have given multi files. You even can also go with single file also, or a group of files. So img src and that equals to one by one from the group of things. Then so from the group of files you are extracting a local, I mean you are extracting with the one by one that you are just pushing into the point of preview. That's it, we are done with this, and let us add these two components into the app place. Import single image component from dot slash components single image component and import multi-image component from dot slash components multi-image component. Okay, that's it, we are done. We have given single and multi. If there is require anything that is for additionally, we will do it later. Let us first see that output. Okay, to see, let us do one thing. Let us create a class in app.cs additionally for card and as well preview image. We have done card class now for card margin top and bottom, or as we can say, so the meaning top only we have given gap, whereas left, right, and center all these things are 0. And for form control, anyway we have some classes, some styles also. If you want something additional from form control, okay, let us do one thing, later we can write. And but to show that image preview, we have class preview and inside that image and same time, so write preview. Inside that we have image. So if it is single, this with 100 pixels or something, there is only one. But multi preview, multi hyphen preview, then here it will be max width same 100 pixels, and then padding. That's it. Later we can do if we want anything. Okay, let us see that output now. Mm, npm space start. So seeing something expected an assignment or function call and instead saw as an expression. Multi line number 37. Line number 37. Okay. What it saying? Sorry. Expected as an assignment. Okay. Let us make it here instead of definition. We just make it then remove assignment. Then localhost write something, a card, a design, that is what we have given, bootstrap things. And then user is uploading any image that is previewing, because automatically we have given 100 pixels, okay. And once again, user is selecting, that is updating. Whereas here, it has to select multiple things now. Showing preview is multiple preview image, multiple image. If you observe, okay, where is multiple? Then it is showing multiple images by temporarily saving the URLs, sorry, temporarily saving and displaying. Okay, multiple selection of this is not accepting, but whatever we are selecting one by one, that is just remembering in the object. From that object, it is extracting one by one. So, okay, for example, as we have discussed here, if we don't specify the square bracket of, you can say, file object of 0, then, and where is, okay, that's it. Then now it is not accepting. It is saying that argument 1 is not valid for any of one argument overloads in the. So it is, as I say, for each and every file what you are uploading, it is creating a temporary block for all the images, and from that it is pushing into your file array. That's why we have file array is actually a point of repeating for multiple items. But first of all, we have to group and save temporarily. That's the reason we have given here file object starting saying that, let me tell you, a file object is referring a zero position. In that zero position, all the items are there, and from that all items we are extracting one by one into file array. By writing this one, that is, as it is holding and temporarily creating a block or a separate catchy place. That's why it is just able to push one by one by remembering previous things at the same time latest one updating to the file array. Now it's clear why we require the concept of an object with the that is a separate location. For this, in this separate location, you are pushing through loop one by one into the file array. It's just a temporary property, whereas it is a point of holding all the objects. We're holding all the images at one particular location. Okay, then, but one thing, okay, do one thing at your end. If uh, we are able to upload group of images, but that images are accepting one by one only in uploading. Whereas if you want to select all the images at a time, it has to accept. Let me do one thing. When writing form, mm, ink type, and that equals to multi-part by form data. No, it is not selecting. Okay, we'll just check it out why it is not working. Of course, only thing is we are expecting instead of uploading one by one image, we want to upload at a time all the images. At the same time, it has to display all the images at a time. That is what we are expecting. In this case, even it is not working multiply, sorry, multiple. I will just check it out, and if possible, you even try to check it out. And if we find out, of course, there is a solution. There won't be any solution, but it will be accepting that I will let you know tomorrow. Okay, then let us come to the point of now another concept. It's clear to all of you what we have done here. Single concept is just whatever we are uploading that is taking and updating into the file property that we are directly displaying as it's only one file we are updating if there is a file show or else no. Whereas here we are making if there is a file directly lodge, I mean as it is a point of loop. So a single file or a group of files at least one by one it is extracting and displaying that URL. Okay. And one more point, let me tell you. If you right click view image, it is randomly declaring, sorry, that is dynamically creating a file which is create object URL. That is the meaning. Okay, it's not exactly showing that image what we have uploaded. It is just changing something to an object ID of an each and every image what you have uploaded. Okay, so that is called we can say create object URL. Then let us work with the concept of now testing, and later we go with the component life cycle. Of course, it won't complete within few minutes. We are just starting. How you can test an component in React.js. Of course, the usage of testing is a point of how you are making criteria or how you are creating something, a functionality, whether it is following the criteria or not to test, and how you are creating a test in what can I say React.js means with the just and engine. Just is a point of JavaScript testing concept, whereas engine is a point of React.js. With the concepts of just engine is created and having some additional features. Okay, how it will work? Let us write. And to create the concept of testing, we want to make it something an application right now. I mean, at least sample example, something we have to do, and then only we can able to create testing for that component. So, okay, mm, mm, I want to create a concept quantity uploading. So, quantity change. Quantity means that is as you are selecting a product when you are purchasing, you will be selecting quantity, how many items that you require, one or two or n number of items. So that is If you don't want to go with 5 items, you will just click on minus button, it will reduce. If you want to create a, what you can say, number of items incrementing, plus button. So here we just wants to create in such a way incrementing and decrementing concept, and when user taking an action, how that component is testing everything. First of all, let us write the concept of counter is nothing but we can say quantity or counter also we can say. Now, now let us create a concept here app.js file. I mean, what is created class app extends react dot component. Here we want to work with the concept of incrementing or decrementing right now. So at a constructor, as you are passing parameters to the component to the parent, saying that super of props is you are passing parameters to the parent class, which is a component, and saying that take some property that take an object of state, and in this set something sample count default 0. Then we want a render inside this return, and then something class name, and set some app. It is a default class now for an app.css from app.css, and then we want to display count colon state dot count. Okay, additionally we want to create a button of clicking where user clicks on each and sorry, where user clicks on button, it has to increment. So button increment something whatever you want, and class name that you are going to make it class if you want, and this increment. But when you click on this button, it has to take into the definition of a method, right? To do an action. So on click, and that equals to this dot increment, like as in previous. mm, Let us do one thing. Make it increment as a variable, and that equals to you are giving or you are assigning something a function. It's not mandatory, but I'm just saying that instead of directly writing a definition with the given method name at on click, you are going to assign something a another function as a value to this variable. What is that I say is, let me tell you. This dot make increment of one. Defaultly we are setting 1, meaning when user clicks on this button, it is given a call that is expecting a value with an output to show in this. So as you have given a method call, you have to write here that equals to, you are assigning an amount of, I mean, here one, you either in this directly you can pass something, or else there is even another way also. Amount is not an important here. Value or item or increment, anything that you just can write. I'm just saying you're incrementing by one, something variable you can write. So far we have discussed directly in opening closing parenthesis, passing that argument. But we even can also pass like this, and that equals to, and that equals to, write its definition. So you have given a call saying some value. mm, this syntax will change like yes, because two times it won't be equals to symbol. This is total definition that you are just assigning to the make increment. In this set state of, what is the previous state? Previous state is, there is a state count 0. So take that previous state, a temporary name, previous state, which is assigning. That's why we have given opening closing parenthesis. In the previous example also, when we are uploading multiple files, we have written directly opening closing curly braces. When we have written opening closing curly braces, it is called a definition that you are writing. But when you have written opening closing parentheses, that assigning a value is a point that you are doing. So after this, into the count property from the previous state of count, you are incrementing. You can write anything, not only amount. So overall, what we have done here is incrementing. That's it. When user clicks on this button, it just entered that instead of directly writing a definition for increment, we given make increment and passing a value as an argument, and with the previous state of count, you have incremented and updated to the count again. That is what we are going to see here. Then for timing, let us see this output npm space start. Let us wait. right? So now, as we have given something button, and when we click on it, it has to time. Okay. So for each and every time that we are able to do some action part here of updating or incrementing by one. So the functionality and method what we have written in we know already everything. Either instead of directly giving a call to this increment, we just given an assignment of another function because indirectly we are taking from the previous state, doing some action, updating to the or setting state of latest value to the count property that is we are displaying. Okay. Now, what is the concept of adjust? It is a point of we can say as just now I told you, it is a JavaScript based tool to test that functionality. Here, directly we go with the concept of what you can say enzyme, but before that enzyme I mean, before that implementing the concept of enzyme concept, we have to install that module. I will let you know. You just enter into the app.test.js file. Defaultly something they have given renders. It is a point of when you create an app, create react app and something name, they will show learner react now. That is what they have given. We no longer require, we can just remove and we can write our own custom conditions. Okay, that anyway that we'll discuss in tomorrow's session because it won't be completed within just 5 or more minutes. We'll discuss that points in tomorrow and we'll complete these points. Okay. So
At this point of time, are we going to learn about React Native concepts as well?
sorry, I didn't get you.
Few of the React Native concepts.
Sorry, we are not entering into the concept of native. We are just into part of web applications only. I mean, React Native is a point of related to the mobile apps development right now. So we are not entering into that point. Okay then. So we have a few more things to discuss to the maximum once it is. I mean, tomorrow once we complete the test app and even let us complete that life cycle. If time permits, tomorrow is Saturday for me right now. Okay. If time permits, then we'll plan what you can say starting of a MERN application. Okay. Right then. Thank you and bye.